everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today I am back finally. I've been on holiday and then obviously because I was going on holiday leading up to it was just really busy, so I am finally back with regular uploads. I've really missed YouTube and I'm really thankful for everyone that's messaged me over the past couple of weeks asking if I'm okay and stuff. It's really nice of you, but I am back now. So I'm back with another Modelones video. They have kindly sent me some more items to review, so obviously I'm going to show you what I think of them. So this time it is liquid. I've lost the plot. This time it is acrylic. I also have some gel polishes to show you as well, but I am going to split the videos into two just so they don't like go on for a really long time. So I'd rather do like a couple of like 15-minute videos than like one really long one. So first of all I'm going to show, well, I say first of all, I don't know which order I'm going to upload the videos in, but first of all, like right now in this video, I am going to show you these acrylic powders. So within the set that they sent me, I got this acrylic liquid monomer, which is 120ml, and then I got 5 acrylic powders, and 4 of these, it seems, can be used for acrylic and dipping powder. They are 2-in-1 powders. So I am assuming they are super thin, so they're good for dipping. So I'm going to be swatching them for you so we can see what they look like and how they work. This is obviously a slow setting monomer, so I will show you like obviously how slow setting that is. So I'm just going to open all of them up. So let's just see if they've got names on or numbers or something to distinguish what colour they are. So this one is Acrylic Powder 16 and this is the glittery one that I've just showed you. I'm really excited to see that one. And then we've got Acrylic Powder 24, which is also a glittery one, which I'm super excited to see. Please excuse the state of my voice, by the way. It is really dry at the moment. I don't have COVID or anything. I've done tests and things. It is just a dry throat, that's all. I think it's because I've been sleeping with air conditioning on and it's just drying my throat out a little, so that's all it is. Don't panic. But anyway, that's this one. Super sparkly. Very excited to see that one. Then we've got Acrylic Powder 20, which is like a browny shimmery sort of colour by the looks of it. This is the thing with powders though, like when they come in powder form, then you put them with a monomer, they usually change quite a lot. So you can't really tell, like just from the powder, exactly what they're going to be like. But very sparkly, look at that. And very thin, like I said. That's probably because they're a 2-in-1 for dip as well. I think this one is a black. Oh, sorry, the number is 15, this one is. I will leave all the information regarding the products and everything in the description box as usual so you can see where to find it. So that's just a plain black by the looks of things. And then we've got this one which seems to only be an acrylic powder, not a dipping powder. And this is number 13 and it just seems like a beautiful bright pink kind of colour. Yeah, stunning, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to swatch them all and see what they look like. So I've got my swatch sticks ready. I probably should have labelled them with the numbers, but never mind. So I'm obviously going to use the acrylic liquid that comes with the powders because you should always match your liquid to the product that you use in powder form. So this is the monomer and then we're going to match it up with the polymer. So I'm just going to take off this silver film on the top. So I just popped a little hole in the top. I'm not going to put it in there, I don't know why I tried to do that. I'm just going to pop some in my dappen dish. I don't want to use way too much to start with because obviously I am only swatching. So first of all, we're going to go in with the black to see how pigmented the black is. Let's have a good look. So I'm just going to get my brush, I'm going to go in and just make sure, oh actually no, I lied, it comes with a brush. So sorry, totally forgot there's a brush in this box. And it also comes with these as well, these forms, so you get those. Then I've got the 5 powders, some monomer, and then I've also got this size 12 brush. So I might as well use that as well if I could get the plastic off the top. So to break in the brush, I'm just going to run my nails through it and just make sure that there is none of that residue in there that makes all the bristles stay where you want them for transportation. I'm just going to make sure, just so you can't really see what I'm doing there, but I'm just making sure to go through every single bristle and really make sure there's nothing in there. If it's got any of that glue residue that keeps them all like intact, still in there, when you pop it in the monomer, it'll all just stick and it'll be really difficult to use the brush. So you really want to make sure there's absolutely none in there. So once I've done that, I'm then going to just dip it into my monomer and I want to make sure that there's no air bubbles that are going to drive us mad. So we're just going to pop it in and really push down, as you can see that big bubble on the surface, then take it out wipe it away, and then pop it in the other way around, do the same thing. And then that brush is broken in, ready to use. So let's get straight into it. So because it's a slow setting monomer, to be honest, I don't usually use slow setting because obviously I am quite experienced with acrylic, but this slow setting is really, really good for people that are not, because obviously you have more time to play with it. So I don't know what the ratio of this acrylic is going to be like, so we're just going to have to kind of guess for now and just have a little play around until we've learned what sort of ratio it is. But this black powder is very black. This is absolutely amazing. Black is one of those that you do tend to have, like, you can have problems with, like if it's not 100% really pigmented, it can make life quite difficult to get a really black payoff. But that is super, super black. Really happy with that. I'm just going to go in again and get another one. So the beads are really good to pick up, as you can see. I'm just placing it, patting it into place, and then just dragging with my brush. Well, not dragging, but more like just tickling the surface, leaving the majority there, but then just pulling it down. Wiping off my brush quite a lot each time. Just go into the monomer, give it a good wipe off. You don't want the black to stain, especially because we're doing the black one first and I've got lighter colours to do after this. I'm just going to make sure that's all evenly coated, but that is a real true black. I'm very, very impressed with that. There's no marbling or anything, it's just completely black. That is amazing. So anyway, that's the black. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really love that. So then, like I said, I'm just going to clean off my brush. So I'm just going to get a spare bit of paper towel. And I'm just going to dip my brush. I'm not going to dip my brush into my liquid and then spread it out, because it's going to spread all the black into my liquid. So I'm just, as you can see here, just tapping the surface and then spreading my brush onto my paper towel instead. Then all the black that's stuck in there will come off onto the paper towel, not into my liquid where I'm going to use that for other colours. So that's the black powder. Really, really impressed with that one. And then we're going to move over to, I'm going to do the pink one next. Just because obviously we're going to be using glitters after that, and I don't want them to get stuck in my brush and then us be stuck with glitter in all of the others that I do after. So we're going to go in with the pink, see how this one is. Let's pick up a little bit, place it on the nail. This is definitely a little bit drier, so I'm just going to add a bit more liquid to this bead. And then again, just pulling it down, blending that top bit so we've not got a big lip where we're going to place another bead. Wipe off the excess, back in again. So the black definitely doesn't require as much liquid as the pink. I don't know whether that's because the pink is a full acrylic liquid and the black is a 2-in-1 powder, because it can be used for dip. I don't know whether that has anything to do with it. So just bear that in mind, that you want to use this pink a little bit wetter. Not a crazy amount, but just a little bit. So just leave a little bit more liquid in your brush when you're picking it up. And then I'm just going to make sure I get it where I want it, and then just pat it out. But still, no marbling whatsoever. Absolutely beautiful colour payoff. There's no marbling, not even a slight bit. That is absolutely amazing. So that's the pink. I'm really impressed with that as well. Again, I'm just going to dip gently into my monomer and then wipe off my brush on the paper towel. And then we're going in with this one, which is a glittery one. I'm super excited to see what this one looks like. So going straight into our liquid. I'm starting off with a smaller bead near the bottom, because obviously we don't need a huge bead for this little free edge anyway, but I'm also using this as an opportunity to test how much liquid I need to use for this powder. And then I'm just dragging that down, patting out the top to make it a bit thinner. This is beautiful. I really like this, very sparkly. I've just accidentally dropped my brush into the powder, so I'm going to have to add a little bit more liquid to this one. There we go. I was resting my arm really badly and I slipped, so way too much of my brush went into the powder, but it's alright, we've saved it. Just add a little bit more liquid, and that is beautiful. Look at that. Stunning. I really, really like that one. I'm really looking forward to this next one, actually. Well, the next two, to be honest, I'm really excited for. We all know how I feel about glitter. So let's move on to this one next. Pop that over there to set. In terms of how quick they set, the black one is still not set yet, so they are slow setting, which obviously it's supposed to be. It is a slow setting liquid, and that's the whole point. It means that you have a little bit longer to work with it, which, as I said, is good for people that are just coming to grips with acrylic. So it's nice to have a little bit longer to play with it, just to get all your shaping right and everything. And I did use quite large beads, so if you'd used smaller beads, it would have set faster because there'd be a lot less liquid on there. So just bear that in mind as well. This is beautiful. Look how sparkly that is. I'm just going back in once more, just for up here. Spreading it out, make sure it's all nice and even. Look how sparkly that is. It's absolutely beautiful. The coverage of that is insane. So that's the silver. And then we've got one more. I'm quite intrigued about this one actually, because it looks like brownie, but then the glitter's in. I'm just going to have a quick look at it. It's like a champagne-y sort of thing, but it's got like holographic glitter in, so it reflects all different colours. So I'm excited to see a full nail of this one. So I'm going into my liquid, a little bit for the bottom of the nail. Just going to pull that down. It's beautiful. I really like it. Great for Christmas. And the coverage of these is brilliant. There is no marbling, but like I said, I do think that is probably because it is a 2-in-1 acrylic / dip powder. Because obviously dip needs to be a lot thinner to have a higher coverage, like high colour payoff. So I suppose that is why, but it's just beautiful. Really nice to work with, these are. So that's that one. You can't really see the hollow because my light's not picking it up, but it is very holographic. It's very, very pretty. So that's the last one of those. I will show you them all now. Let's just pop the lid on this one. So we'll start from the beginning. So this one, let's get these back. The black one's just about set now. So the black one was number 15, and that is how black it is. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know, I'm just really gobsmacked at that. It's brilliant. Really, really good. So that's the black. And then we've got the pink, which was number, let's just get it over here. This was number 13. And that's what it looks like. It's beautiful. And then we've got the, I don't really know what to call this one. It's like a iridescent-y sort, but it's got a bit of glitter and a bit of silver in as well. So then we've got number 16. And that is what that one looks like. Would help if it would focus. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, all the information to these products will be in the description box, so make sure you go down there, because that's where everything always is if you're looking for anything that I use. And then we've got the silver, which is number 24. That is absolutely stunning. I really, really love that. Very, very pretty. And then last but not least, we've got this goldy, browny, champagne-y sort of colour. Don't really know what to call it, but it is beautiful. And that is number 20. And that's what that one looks like. So that is all of them. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I've just got a bit of the silver stuck to the pink. That was good. Why is it though you get to the end of a video and you think, oh, you know what, everything went well, and then suddenly there's obviously something that has to get in the way. There we go, it's not an issue. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Some more fab products from Modelones. I'm really loving this brand. I must obviously say thank you to them for sending these to me, and I must make clear to you that I didn't pay for them. I did work with them a little bit ago as well. I think it was a few weeks ago, maybe last month, with the lipstick gel polish series that they sent to me. And obviously, like I said, there will be another Modelones video coming very soon. Or this will be the other one. Like, there's going to be two, so if you saw this and the other one's already up, then obviously the other one's already up, but I don't know which way around I'm going to put them up yet. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. The brush was also really good to work with. I really like it because it's flat, and that is just the way I like it. Obviously, you get the forms if you need them, then you've got some powders and the bottle of liquid, so you've got everything you need. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching as always. I'm so glad to be back and chatting with you again. I'll be answering comments when I get around to it, so please do leave comments and I will answer them eventually. Thank you so much, and I'll be back soon. Bye.